Okay, all you farmers, are you ready to take farm fortunes to the markets? I know I am. I don't know if you've seen any of my previous videos, you all know that I do love farm fortunes. So, farm fortune markets, here we go. I have started playing it and I've built my first farm. I've raised my first dog. I started off by raising the dog and then I built my first farm. I chose to raise to build the farm with the cow. Now, why did I start with the dog? You will find out the dog is farmer's best friend. It will protect you one time from the mole. So if you don't want to lose progression, like you don't want to start spinning away and then the mole comes and gobbles up all your progression, you make sure that you have a dog. You raise a dog. They're cute. It's a nice pup. You can even pet it, as you can pet all the animals on the farm. And you can also plant all the crops. So we could plant sunflowers, tomatoes, pumpkins, and so on. And while you're doing that, you're winning coins, which is the fun part, really. You're spinning, you're winning, and you're creating your own farm. So let's have a look at this farm. All right. First thing first, the market part. Because it's farm fortune markets, let me try to explain that a bit. Every time, well, first you build your barn. Then you decide to raise the cow, for example, which is what I chose. And then if I want, instead of raising another animal and another barn, I might want to plant some grapes. Make some wine? No. But what I will do with the grapes is I will feed my cow, and that will take me to the market with produce that relates to cows. It could be cheese, milk, whatever. And I can go to the market. What does going to the market mean? I spin the wheel. Depending on which wedge I land, I get a certain amount for my produce. And I can do that with every single animal on the farm. Raise a pig, build a barn, raise a pig, feed it with tomato, go to market. It is important to know that you should diversify your farm. You don't want just to have pigs on your farm. You might want to be a pig farmer. Well, it's not going to give you a lot of money because you'll be flooding the market with pork. And the market doesn't just want pork, it needs a bit of everything. It needs some cotton, it needs some milk, it needs some cheese. So it needs some eggs. So you want to raise and alternate as much as possible between the animals, among the animals. So you could have a pig, then a cow, then some sheep, then a chicken. And then you plant your vegetable or your flower and you go to the market. Now, you may not want to go to the market. That's up to you. It's your farm. You can do whatever you want with it. You can just keep raising animals if you want. It isn't necessary, but it is the fun part because you get to spin the wheel and maybe, if you're lucky, land on the win all. Like I said, the dog will protect you for one turn. So it could be a clever idea to actually get a dog all the time before you raise or plant. Okay. And the more diversified the farm, the bigger the sale value. Because at the end, when you have 5 pigs, 5 cows, 5 chicken, and 5 sheep, plus a dog, you can actually sell your farm if you want. If you don't want, you can just, I suppose, just keep planting. I'll have to figure that one out. But you can sell it. And if you completed the quest, if I'm not mistaken, the current promo, you'll get the farm size value matched, which is pretty good, within 7 days, I believe. I'll have to verify that with the promo and double check it. But I think that was the promo that we had from the other day. Okay, so what I'm going to go and do now is go and pick the dog. Why am I picking the dog? Because it will raise for one, it will protect for one turn whatever I am going to raise. And because I'm going to raise the cow next, I do want a dog to be sure, because the cow, as you can see, isn't that common an animal. I mean, who's ever had 5 cows? I don't remember having 5 cows. So luckily, technology allows me to pause it for you while I raise my dog, raise my cow, and I will come back. Except for one possibility, and that is the free spins. So I need you to see the free spins. They're really, really good. What happens if you get 3, 4, or 5 tractors, which is the usual way of getting free spins? You can get 5, 10, or 20 free spins respectively, but that's not the fun part. The fun part is the barn becomes sticky. So I am just imagining how many people are going to be 5 barn posters from now on. Those sticky wilds could give out a huge amount. So it's not just about building the farm. You really want to get those 5 barns. A farm, I mean, cute animals and all that, but I do want those 5 barns. Again, I've gotten them once, I want them one more time. So anyway, I'm going to exit and spin away, and when I have raised a dog, raised a cow, planted some grapes, I will come and show you what the market looks like. Okay, I raised my pup. I am about to raise my first cow because I've created my first barn for the cow. So cow it is. Yes, I do want to raise a blue cow. And off we go to spin to get the blue cow. Now the good thing here is I won't have to worry about them all because I've got the dog to protect me. I'm actually going to turn on the sound a little bit because you're going to love this part. Oh, I do, but then I'm weird. The animals are all interactive. So you can touch them with your hand. Sorry, I needed the sound here. Settings. Okay, sounds. So touch them with your hand if you're on your phone or Android, or with your cursor if you're using your mouse. So here we go. You saw him licking, well, him, I'm calling my dog a him, licking his paw and so on. They're all interactive. It's very fun. You might fall in love with your farm and not want to sell it. Just raise plants and so on, so you can go to market. It's up to you. It's your farm. It's what you want to do with it. Do you want to raise pigs? I suggest you don't. That's fine. Just raise pigs and go to the market with the pigs. But remember, diversify. It's really important that you diversify. So I'm off to start spinning for the cow, and I will come back when that's completed, or if I get the scatter feature. Okay, so I got the scatters. I have to show you this. I'm hoping I get lots of wilds so you can see. The tractor, nope, none in the first one. Maybe the second one. Well, I did get 3 cows, but no tractors to stick. There you go, my first one. Look at it move, and it turns into a wild, and it sits there for the rest of the spins. Every tractor you get will turn into a wild. And one more. There we go. So another tractor. Can you imagine 10 spins on this? Or 20 spins? Crazy win. Just a crazy win. Okay, so I'm going back to making my dog. Now, I'm playing it safe. It's my farm, and I'm choosing, to get the cow and make dogs every time I'm getting an animal. Why? Because I want to play it safe. Anyway, this video is nearly coming to its end, so there's going to be a part 2, and in the part 2 there's going to be a game for SSG tubers and for everybody in SSG, so look out for both videos.